A biological male injured a woman in a high school field hockey championship. We're going to cover that here today on Speechless. Cut for time. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Speechless Cut for Time. I'm your host, Kev Phares, 22-year-old conservative college student out of Central Illinois, host of Speechless on Cities 92.9, the news and talk of Bloomington Normal. But I can't necessarily fit everything I want to talk about in my 2-hour Sunday show. So what do? I bring it right here to you guys on YouTube in my Cut for Time segments. So to make sure you don't miss a minute of that, don't forget to like this video, smash it down there. It's right down there. You can hit it. It's right down there. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, ring it to all. Comment what you think down there, guys. Comment. I'm curious, especially on this one, and share this with your friends so that we know what's going on and what the woke agenda is doing to America, and especially in our institutions. And this one's an interesting one for you guys. A Massachusetts high school student athlete had her teeth knocked out and suffered a, quote, significant facial injury when an opposing male player shot a field hockey ball at her face during a playoff game on Thursday. The horrific accident happened during a playoff match between Dighton Rehoboth Regional High School and a Swampscott High School. The male player who attends Swampscott is seen winding back his stick to take a shot on the net, but drills the opposing female defender directly in the face. A loud thud is heard before the girl drops to the ground screaming. Players on the field were visibly distraught over the injury as Dighton Rehoboth staff rushed from the sidelines to administer first aid to the injured player. I have a video of the event. Might be disturbing to some, so I will give you that warning. Let's take a look at this. You can see her. Let's take a look at that one more time from a different angle. Or that's everybody that's distraught from the situation. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at this one more time here. So that would seem, I believe the biological male is one of the players over here. Hits that young girl in the face. And everybody is obviously distraught. Take a knee is what they're saying. That's absolutely insane. Well, a teammate of the Massachusetts high school field hockey player who had some of her teeth knocked out when an opposing male player shot the ball in their face, like we just saw Thursday, is calling on authorities to create a new league for boys only due to their significant athletic advantage. Kelsey Bain, a captain at the Dighton Rehoboth Regional High School, posted her letter to the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association on X, formerly known as Twitter, last Sunday after her teammate was drilled in the face by the biological male. So let's take a look at this letter that was posted, like I said, to X. A little bit lengthy here, but obviously she goes through a lot of different policy and everything in here, but primarily she understands that this circumstance regarding gender and participation in sports is entirely legal under the Massachusetts Equal Rights Act, and there are guidelines under Section 43 of the MIAA handbook. However, the severity of this incident highlights concerns and potential threats to the safety of the other players. Then we go down here in the New York Post article, high school girls field hockey player. The MIAA wrote, student safety has not been a successful defense to excluding students of one gender from participating on the teams of the opposite gender. The arguments generally fail due to the lack of correlation between injuries and mixed gender teams. However, causation is not addressed. We all witness the substantial damage that a male has the ability to cause against a female during a game. How much longer do they plan on using girls as statistical data points before they realize that the boys do not belong in girls' sports? 20 injuries, 100 death. The rules of high school field hockey were created for female versus female play. Altering the rules and equipment to adapt to gameplay involving boys is not only an inconvenience, but it comes with a physical and emotional cost for players who are forced to change the game they love by trying to create equality. You are only creating inequalities. Please use this as an opportunity to take a negative incident and turn it into positive change. First off, Great for this girl, Kelsey Bain. Great for this girl for calling out that the crap that is inclusivity that has trumped the entire idea of not only safety, but also gender and truth. Look, I've talked about it a bunch of times on this show. I had Riley Gaines on. I've consistently covered things that Riley Gaines covers as well, because has been one of the most ardent defenders of biological women in the sports area. But we need people like this Kelsey Bain who's willing to stand up. We need more people to say, when is enough enough? Look, in girls swimming, there's the sacrifice. It is not a contact sport. You're not necessarily going to see injuries like this caused. But in field hockey, which again, field hockey is predominantly seen as the female alternative to men's ice hockey. I have not seen many teams, especially at the high school level, but period, I have not seen many teams, but at the high school level, mainly, there's not female ice hockey teams. They have field hockey. And to allow a biological man into that space will cause injuries like this. And this is a perfect example of that. Now, we need to be defending female spaces everywhere. We need to be defending female spaces of the bathroom, locker rooms. This field is another example of a female space that needs to be protected, 100%. And so I absolutely agree with this young girl, and good for her. But then there's the larger issue. The larger issue is the left's continuous push for inclusivity at all costs. At all costs. We could have the gender debate. We absolutely could. But we don't even need to have that. Let's have a conversation about biology and biological advantage. It is 100% biologically proven that by and large, not everybody, but by and large, men have a strength advantage biologically over women. And so to allow them into sports that are more contact, if not full contact, against women is directly putting those women at risk. But the left doesn't care. And so what the left will do is they will gaslight. There's no biological advantage. It's not really there. No. There's not really a biological advantage. Really? Okay, because from what I understand, there are field hockey games all the time. And I guarantee you at some point, a young woman has accidentally knocked out the teeth of another young woman. But this is just a warning sign in this instance with a man to a woman, because it can start as that. But then as we continue to normalize this behavior of allowing biological men to compete in female sports, then what is going to happen is just as that letter from Kelsey Bain said. How many times does something like this have to happen? Once, 20, 100, death? To what severity of an injury is it enough to say, okay, maybe we need a certain level of exclusion? Will there ever be a point that we will find that? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested in this one. I'm going to continue. I'm going to follow the story, see if that league ever actually changes anything. But we'll see. I don't know. I hope you guys are interested in this. God bless you. God bless America. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think, and share it with your friends. Until next time, this has been Speechless. Cut for time.